All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody, for anyone who's come to see us, which I doubt there's anyone. But for the first 30 minutes, we're going to listen to some music while I work on some illustration. And if our friend Carbon X can get his thing working, he'll probably work on some 3D modeling while I listen to some music here. And at 8 o'clock, we're going to get started with our topics to talk about. So stay tuned. The album we're going to be listening to is called Beats and Bots. Let's see, where is it here? Yep, here it is. And here we go. Mhm. Mhm. Hello. Right. What should we listen to? Well, it's almost 8 o'clock. I guess we can listen to, let's see, some Geltronic stuff here. Oh, how about this? Blade.
My name is Eric.
Halloween.
I hunt vampires. I share many of their traits, but not their greatest weaknesses.
Before the rising sun, we fly.
Better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, a real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
Blade. Ready to die.
I was born ready, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I like that.
are God.
You make me feel so good.
The dollar is our God.
You make me feel so good.
The dollar is our God.
You make me feel so good.
The dollar is our God.
You make me feel so good.
Right. So you ready to get started, Caleb?
Lucent Studio.
I guess.
All right, you can go ahead and we'll wait. We still got 5 minutes if you want to show a little bit more of your work.
I haven't done anything since last time. I know there's a way you can set your
No, I mean the thing you were
screen
just
share.
working on.
But I know there's a way you can set your screen share the camera, but I don't know how to do that. There's a way in OBS you can do that, but I don't know enough about OBS to do that.
I think remember we were looking at that the last time, trying to figure out how you could, share your
And
screen.
remember the problem was you were streaming. The problem was remember we found a way to do it. It's just you would always lag on or stop on your end since you're sharing your screen and you're trying to record at the same time.
No, that was on Discord.
Even with OBS,
But
remember you having some
on
kind of problem.
Streamlabs, yeah, but we were streaming Discord through OBS. But remember, Streamlabs only allows you to do that one media thing. So that's what I
That's
said.
why I need to be able to stream through my webcam instead of There's like a way you can share your screen.
But your webcam would have to be point it at your monitor. That was what I'm saying.
No, there's a way to actually make your actual screen display instead of the camera, right? There's a way you can do that.
Oh,
Like in OBS, there's like a way you can set that up.
what's up, Demetrius? Yeah, but you're kind of borging a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're borging a little bit. Did he go away? Yeah, I guess he went away. Yo, Carbon, do you have John and Orlando's number?
Yeah.
Can you give them both a call, because I'm using my cell phone as my webcam, so I can't call them right now.
I gotta figure
Yeah,
out my
see,
phone is.
someone's literally calling me right now, and I can't answer the phone.
And I don't know where I left my phone at. Oh, there it is.
I wonder who's calling me. Let me see who's calling me. Yeah, just back to the list again. Yeah, we can hear you. Still borging. Talk something. Say something.
Yo.
Hello, can you hear me? Huh? Yo, Demetrius, if you just have to do audio, that's cool. If you need to, just do your audio. Turn off your camera. That way, it might give you a little bit more resources. You heard me, Demetrius?
Are you meeting up on the call? Are you meeting
Hmm? You said a what now?
We kind of started, you know, we early, but so.
Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulties. We're just waiting for our other brethren to come in.
Let me ask what I got next then.
Tundi, you there? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you're still coming in really bad. Can you do it just like on your cell phone or something? Oh, a second, guy. I'm gonna see who was calling me. I can't. I have to get up here. Your Carbon, you there? Were you able to get in contact with anybody?
All right.
Oh, he's not talking to me.
Yeah, John's not gonna be here.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Orlando will though. He's coming inside right now.
All right, that was probably John calling me.
Yeah, he's dealing with the baby like usual, so you know.
I figured that. Yeah.
So when you have kids, you don't have no free time.
I mean, I asked everyone. I was like, "Hey, what's the best day?" Everyone said Friday. So, yeah. So,
That was before you took into account the kids.
that's their job to take into account their own kids. Yeah, they want to do this. You have to plan for it. Babysitter or something.
Dude, they're not gonna hire a babysitter for like a 30 minutes, an hour call, dude.
You don't have to hire that. I got plenty. They got plenty of family who will look after the babies while we do like a little hour thing. And you don't have to stay the whole. That's the other thing. They don't have to stay the whole time. They just want to come in and do 30 minutes to an hour to talk about what they want to talk about and leave. And that's cool too. But as soon as Orlando gets here, we'll get started. Did you tell him the link was in the Discord?
No.
Yeah, you might want to text that to him saying, I think I put it in the same place. I think I put it in the random chat.
Oh, yeah, he always been in the same place. He'll find his way here.
Yeah. Hey guys, we get started at 8:00, man, every Friday. Thanks for being early, Carbon.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Let's see here. Have you been following Ahsoka?
Dude, what time I had to watch that, man?
You said what?
What time I had to watch that, like, bro? 'Cause, I mean, I'm even delayed on the project. I even wanted to do it. The 4 characters on my freaking monitor went out. I had to call them. Their servers are down, and I was like, because my monitor. Okay, like 2 days after that, my monitor popped back out. I was like, man, I'm going to finish this project real quick. You know, while it's working. That's how I'm going to get all the projects done. Right, if I set this monitor back, and you don't have to be gone 7 days or whatever. That's what I'm trying to.
So you said the monitor's working now?
Kind of. I mean, it's on, but I don't know for how long. You know, like, so here's the thing, right? If I keep my computer on, it's fine. But sometimes when I turn it on, it sometimes just struggles for the screen to turn back on. You know,
Huh, yeah, that's kind of weird. What kind of monitor is it?
it's like an HP monitor.
Should have got a Samsung.
Bro, what do you mean, dude? They had like over 1,000 reviews. Like, I'm talking about like 1,000 like actual reviews and 5 stars. I was like, yeah, it's one. Like it was in the hundreds of highest rated monitors. So I was like,
Maybe you got a lemon.
That's what it seems like. I still got plenty of time on warranty, so it's not the end of the world. But
Yeah.
you know, I looked at
Same
plenty of
can-
reviews. Plenty of reviews said this was one of the best starting in like what is it 2K monitors. This is one of the best budget ones to get for 2K monitors. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, you know.
Just the inconvenience, I guess. When did Orlando say he's going to be here?
He said he was just walking in the door.
Shit, man. Sure, the audience. Well, you want to share what you're working on?
Oh my god, let me go to my friend so you can text me. Oh my god, bro. Man, you
said
can
a
talk
what?
to me. A couple of my friends text me right now. Let me text them real quick. There we go.
Go ahead and make this blue.
But yeah, once I get this one and the other character finished, I'm just gonna try to I guess get this monitor fixed. Cause he said when I talked to him, it says it's gonna take 7 days from the server replacement, which I'm like 7 days.
So they're just replacing the monitor.
When I told what was going on, I was like, yeah. I was like, we're just gonna replace it.
Yeah.
But the problem with the servers are down, right? Well, they couldn't type in. Because originally I tried going to the website, right? I was gonna do that one thing, where you like kind of submit a request to the website.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong? And then it kept showing me these error messages. Like, yo, why you keep showing me this error message? So the next day I called them. I was like, our servers are still down. I called them the other day. Like, our servers are still down. And then the third
Mhm.
day, I was just sitting. I was looking at my drawing tablet, and then all just popped back on. I'm like, oh, it's never done now. Okay, let's try to work. And it's just been working all through this week. Besides, till today, like it was off for a little bit, and then it randomly turned back on. And I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre. For sure.
It's like the LEDs dying in. That's what it seems like to me. Because before it was flickering. Like I would say it started about 3 months ago. It started like flickering. It like flicker on and then flicker back, or flicker off and flicker back on. But it'd be like real quick. So I was like, when it first started, I was like, whatever,
Yeah.
And then
It just
about
got
like
progressively worse.
yeah, it was almost like a sudden drop. Like at first it's like a little flash, like a flash like a couple seconds, like whatever. Yeah, that's in the room. And then I would say probably about starting either last month or this month, it will go for like minutes at a time. I was like, guys, it's not too bad, And then it went out for like a whole day, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't do this. So yeah, it just kept getting worse, So I'm definitely gonna send this back while having a warranty at some point. But like I said, I want to get these projects out the way, so I know all these are out the way. Even though I wasn't able to complete the one project I'm not able to make 4 characters this month technically because of this. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have got a Samsung. Got a Samsung.
Dude, you were the one that you didn't even recommend me. You was the one recommending me to get like a better monitor at some point. You're the one that recommended me to do that.
Did I? I don't remember saying that.
Yes, you literally recommended me to get like a better monitor. I was like, because I remember you was the one that told me to ask my dad if I could get like a monitor or whatever,
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you weren't really working. Yeah, because your computer didn't come with a monitor.
Yeah, and I remember I had to borrow that
Yeah.
monitor from you, but it was like it wasn't a bad monitor, but it was okay.
So it wasn't even so much a recommendation. It's like, how are you going to work if you don't have a monitor?
I mean, you remember I had the monitor from you. It wasn't necessarily the best kind of monitor.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you getting on, Uncle Dave?
Yeah, I'll get on a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It got the job done. I mean, it worked better than this thing, dude. At this point, I never had
Yeah.
not a single flicker. Actually, I had one problem. Like I don't know why with that monitor, right? When I try to watch certain videos, that thing would go bad. But this one, I know it's on my graphics card because I tried to plug this monitor when it went out. I plugged it into my laptop too. I tried both the HDMI and DisplayPort on my main computer, but my drawing tablets never went out, so I know it's not my graphics card.
Yeah.
So it's just there's something wrong with this monitor. It's definitely very annoying, but at least they'll send me a replacement.
Who's that? Oh, that's so Uncle Dave.
Yeah, he's at it now.
Oh, okay, cool. What's up, Uncle Dave?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Not too much. We're just waiting for Orlando before we really get started.
Man, I'm really tired. I worked out upstairs, man. I might not be here too long. I was like, I'm gonna fight for it, but
Okay.
I'll at least be on here a little bit with everybody.
Demetrius tried to get on, but he had some. He was trying to, I guess, go do it through his mobile, and it just wasn't good. That might have been Demetrius calling me saying he couldn't get on.
I don't know what's taking Orlando so long. He said he'd be on.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is something I would like to talk about called The Boy and I guess it's Heron. It's the new Studio Ghibli film. And I figured we watch the trailer and talk a little bit about it. So here we go.
さあ行きましょう。
おいでくだされ。
お待ちしておりましたぞ。
Right.
All right. The first thing I like to say is I'm glad that I'm getting an echo. Hey, Orlando, I think we're having an echo problem again. Orlando, you there?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Unmute yourself, Orlando.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
As soon as you came up, I started hearing an echo.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? How about now? You still hearing it now?
Testing. It's not as bad. Oh, no, never mind. It's as bad.
Oh, hold on. Okay, how about now?
Testing. Yeah, I still hear it.
Oh, you know what? Let me see.
Did I don't think I heard it when you came up, Uncle. Yeah, I didn't hear it when you came up. Usually if it echoes because me and DJ Dave are usually in the same room.
You know what? No, it's all good. Matter of fact, let me log out and I'll do it from my phone. Maybe that'll probably work better.
How'd you fix it
'Cause I was
last
trying
time?
to get this computer up and going.
Oh, okay.
I went into the browser thing and stuff, but
Yeah,
I
the one you're
guess for the
saying
sake of
change the
time.
echo
Well,
settings.
yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let me see something.
Ooh, boy.
Okay. Yeah, it must be something up in here. Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good.
How about now? Is this a little better?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can still kind of hear it.
Echo,
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll just let me try it this way then.
Testing. Testing. Yeah, we still hear it.
Are you sure that echo's coming from him?
I mean, that's what last time he came up.
No, it's coming. No, it's coming from Dave. Yeah, it's coming from Dave.
No, because remember when Dave came up, I didn't hear it.
I literally just muted Orlando and I still heard that echo. It's coming from Dave.
Okay, I'm muting myself.
All right. Testing. Yeah, it is coming from Dave. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from. Yeah, it's from Dave.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Yeah, I don't think it was you, Orlando. It was Uncle Dave. Well, Uncle Dave,
you guys have to start muting up when you guys talk.
When you first got on, I didn't hear it.
I don't know. That's all you.
I think I got all the echo cancellation and all that crap on. Yeah, I got all that crap on. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I could turn my mic volume down. I'll turn it down to like about 100.
Yeah,
Testing.
Stack it up out.
Testing. How do I sound, Caleb? Can you hear me?
You sound fine to me.
All right. What happened to Orlando?
I don't know.
Hey, mute back up, Uncle Dave, or unmute. I'm sorry, mute back up.
Unmuted.
Testing. Yeah,
Thanks.
it's Uncle Dave.
Yeah, because it plays through my mic.
Can you right click on your setting, or can you go to your settings and then can you turn your mic down? What's your mic settings at?
Let's see, settings, audio. See, I don't have a volume knob on this thing.
Yo, Orlando, it wasn't you. It was Uncle Dave.
I'll just mute till I have to say
No, go to your
something.
settings. No, you have like a settings. It should be in your settings.
Yeah, if you
audio
go to your
settings.
settings at the bottom, Uncle Dave.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Click your settings and tell me if you see a volume
Yeah, you go
knob.
to settings and then you go to audio.
Mm-hmm. Go to your
And then
settings
under
audio and
audio,
tell me what you see.
at the very bottom, it should say mic volume.
I see automatically adjust mic volume. Maybe if
Is
I
that checked?
No, turn it
Is that checked?
automatically off.
there's it.
Yeah,
Turn it
uncheck
off.
it. Yeah, uncheck it.
That's it. All right,
So what level were you at?
halfway.
Okay, so that's not bad. All right, we'll just meet up when we talk.
No, that's your best bet.
Yeah. Seems like it didn't happen last time though.
I can assure you this happens every time because you guys are sitting right next to each other.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's not so bad now. Yeah. All right. As soon as Big O gets back here. Are you, Big O? Where are you?
He's right there.
Yeah, you were good, Orlando. It was actually me and Uncle Dave.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, you were good. Yeah. All right, so we'll get back to it here. Did you see a little bit of the trailer, Big O?
Oh, nah.
All right. If not, I'm pulling up some screenshots here from the animation. This new Studio Ghibli animation called The Boy and the Heron. And one thing I like is I like the classic 2D style. It looks like a Ghibli film. One thing I didn't like about Howl's Moving Castle was that they implemented a lot of CG stuff in it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Whereas this one, if there is CG stuff in it, they blended it really well. So I'm looking forward to this one. I can't wait to watch it. But I'm really loving the classic 2D.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm liking the classic 2D look, similar to House of Lee that we reviewed or that we looked at last time. It has you could tell this is probably digitally colored, but I think it does a good job looking like the acrylic on what's it called? What are those things called? Celluloid. So
Okay.
I can't wait to see it. I hope the story's good. I didn't really like Howl's Moving Castle. A lot of people like it. I didn't particularly care for it.
Yeah, movie wasn't for you.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You complain about like 80% of movies anyway.
But this one, I don't know what the story is. The title sounds familiar. It sounds like it's from a book or something.
Wasn't vibing with you.
Yeah, so this one kind of reminds me of Spirited Away a little bit. And I did like Spirited Away. So you guys tell me what you think. Nobody has any thoughts on it.
I mean, just like a Studio Ghibli film. I don't know what else to say besides that.
It's like it's because you need if I heard Ghibli, I didn't even see thing on anybody.
What? I can barely
no.
hear you, Dave.
Oh well, no.
Can you hear him, Orlando?
Okay, I can hear you now. Yeah, I think my internet was
Oh no.
going up.
I mean,
Am I coming
the
through
delay's
all
here.
right, or am I Borging?
Yeah, you're fine, Orlando. It's just he sounds a little bit weird. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing like some kind of it's like cutting up some for Uncle
How about
Dave.
now?
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Ooh, it still sounds like that. Oh damn. Okay, what about now? How about now? Yeah. Well, everybody
You're a lot
remember
better now. You're a lot better now.
that's the
Oh yeah,
thing.
a lot better.
We swap it over when if we get this again. But yeah, I was saying it's Ghibli. You don't even have to guess. I mean, he got a couple now. I was like, I didn't really watch. Like, Ponyo, you know what I'm talking about with the fish?
I remember that one. Yeah, that was a good one. I guess.
Oh no. So let me close some of these tabs. Yeah, sure not Facebook. Nothing else. Oh no. Okay. All right, we'll slow down. But
Yeah, it
let me
still
leave and come
sound
back.
a little bubbly.
Yeah, I think that the because I don't know much about it, that's what's actually making me interested in it. If I knew what the story was and stuff like that, I probably was like, oh, okay, I gotta know what's going to happen. But because I don't really know what's going to happen, I'm interested in seeing it. I don't even want to read it. I don't even want to read up on it or anything. I don't want to know anything going into it. Welcome back, Uncle Dave.
I hope it works this time.
Yeah, right now you sound normal.
I'm scared to talk. All right. Wait, you know,
Oh,
Yeah, you're a Oregon dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he's doing that. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
but on the internet.
but y'all say I sound
Are you?
okay though, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
you sound
fine.
great.
It's
Yeah.
just him. It is literally
Okay.
just him.
Are you hard connected, Uncle Dave?
Oh,
Internet, yes.
I don't
I
know.
guess
Yeah, that's bizarre. That's super bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh yeah, Demetrius said he'll be
All right.
on later. He was having issues with his internet as well too. So
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was Borging even worse than Uncle Dave. I couldn't even hear what he was saying. Yeah, it's like super laggy and it speeds up your voice. It's super weird.
hey,
Makes me sick. I don't know what to do.
Come out, and come back in again. And I'm not going to mute up. Maybe that has something to do with it. I noticed when I muted up,
Try to
this
use
one
something.
started doing it. We'll just have to have an echo. I wonder if Hayao Miyazaki is like still doing stuff, or is he just like he's just the old? He's like a representative. I mean, is he actually still drawing and stuff like that?
I wonder. I think at work they call it the SME. Like whenever you got questions and stuff, you got to go ask the old wise one or something, or the
Yeah.
not old wise one, but the wise one, the knowledgeable one. So
Yeah.
come to SME.
Because I like Princess Mononoke was my shit, dude. But my favorite
Is that the
Miyazaki
one?
shit is probably. Go ahead.
Is that the one with the what was it? I know Mike used to always trip it like, yo, that's Orlando. I think it was what was it, the donkey or the mule or something, because it was just always cool no matter what was going on. No, I think that was that other joint. I forgot. It was something. It was some kind of animal thing. That thing was just chill.
No, you doing this now?
Yeah, because we started at 7:30.
That's what you on. That's it.
Yeah, it's still happening, Uncle Dave. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm going to chat.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why it's doing that for. All right. Okay, so doesn't seem like people have much to say about this. So
I mean, it's just a Studio Ghibli. So I don't know what you want me to say about it. You know,
well, what did you want to talk about, Carbon?
Like I told you, like I haven't had time to watch anything, especially this month. So,
I mean, it's even if you didn't have to have time to watch it, it could be a trailer that you're interested in. Nothing you got nothing to bring to the table. Yeah, you're supposed to think about this stuff before the show. All right, we'll move to Orlando. We'll let you think. Orlando, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I put some stuff in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Who's I want to talk about King Arthur TV show.
Anything in the chat? It says a King Arthur TV show. Look that up. Yeah. Are you doing it in the behind the scenes chat or in the actual chat on the YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's in the private chat.
What is? It's in the private chat.
Yeah, on this.
Okay, I see.
What is it?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, King Arthur. Okay, so Uncle Dave wants to talk about the King Arthur TV show. All right.
We could talk about like Payday 3 or something.
Payday
Arthur
3.
TV show.
My kids used to.
It's just called The Winter King.
Love that game, man.
You talking about Payday 2? Didn't Payday 3 just come out?
Yeah, all right, guys, we're about to watch this thing called The Winter King trailer.
The Winter King.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Darkness is coming. The Saxons will take the Isle. Come home, Arthur. Only you can save Britain. I'm my own man. No family, no country. You truly are my bastard.
The gods, they have a plan for you.
Bring the country together. It's your destiny.
Vengeance is the way of things.
Maybe the way of things has to change. We must unite the tribes. It's time for something new. For something new. For something new.
Your plan better work, brother, or we're all lost.
It's easy to divide a country. The hard task, putting it back together.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you say your
plus.
I'll let you say your thing though, Uncle Dave.
I can't say anything, y'all, because I'm in the penalty box.
That's right. You're in the that's right. Your audio doesn't work.
Just for you guys to react.
I'll say. Oh, you can hear him probably through the echo through my.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear him pretty well.
It sounds like this.
Yeah, it just sounds like straight trash.
Bad. Yeah, you gotta get.
Yeah, if you talk like
I
how you
don't
was
know.
talking before, yeah, we were saying you're fine.
Yeah, I just gotta talk loud.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and
um,
clear.
all I'll say is that the King Arthur thing kind of reminds me of the Dracula thing. It's like how many times are
An
they gonna try
old
to?
story.
Yeah, it's like damn. I mean, maybe. And to be fair, I'm old, so I've seen a number of renditions of King Arthur come all the way from the '80s all the way up to now. So I'm just tired. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing it. I want some new stuff. Now it is interesting because they got a lot of. I saw a lot of black people in the cast, and it's not that there weren't any black people in Britain at the time, and you had the Moors doing everything. But no, I don't think it was like this. You know, I could be wrong. I don't know. Having one or two, I can see because they had Moors that because the Moors were cultured. They were more cultured than the Britons at the time, so they brought certain culture to Europe. Uh, but I don't know how many black Moors were in Britain during the King Arthur times. Um, I mean, I'm assuming this is before the Crusades and everything, and they were conquered by the Romans. The Romans were pretty multicultural, so I guess I mean I don't know, but it just seems kind of a lot of black people. Um, I don't have a problem with it, but this just looks boring to me. Like I've seen this 1,000 times. I just don't care. Just don't care. You guys, let me know what you think though.
Yeah, I'm good too. I'm not
Mm.
watching this.
uh,
Yeah, I mean, if
Like,
it was happened to be on, I think I would, catch a glimpse of it. Is this like a series or it's just a movie?
Looks like a series. Like this right here, this
Series?
2000, this
Okay.
King Arthur right here with what's this guy's name? What is this guy's name?
Oh, that's the
Clive Owen. I actually like that. I like that movie. I thought that movie was pretty good. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. I had one of the best, in my opinion. 2004 King Arthur had one of the best villains in all of cinema. One of the best villains. His name.
I can't tell you anything about that movie.
What's this guy? What was his name?
Other
Villain.
than I can see any magic.
It was more of a historical take. And by the way, this show that you just brought up is more of a historical take too. Villain in 2004 King Arthur. What was his name? It was played by Stellan Skarsgård, the guy that played in the Thor movie. A lot of big people. Mads Mikkelsen was in this movie. The guy, what's the guy's name? Steven something. The guy that plays the Dark Jedi in Ahsoka. He was in this movie. A lot of people. Clive Owen was one of his breakout movies. What's the one girl's name? I can't remember her name. She's a big actress now. But the villain is this guy, Stellan Skarsgård. What was this guy's name? Because he wasn't a Viking. He was like a Saxon or something like that. I mean, they were similar to Vikings, but they weren't Vikings. But he's one of the coolest villains I think in all of cinema, man. He was badass in that movie. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm not really. I mean, it might be good. Maybe it would be well written and stuff, but where's it at? I'm just not.
Remember, y'all, this is the person that refused to watch Star Trek: The Next Generation for 5 years straight.
Well, no, I had already seen parts of Star Trek: Next Generation, but I just haven't seen all of it. Yeah. But if you're going to try to compare this to Star Trek: Next Generation, then we have to start talking about your taste here, Uncle Dave, because this looks like it might be just like a mediocre show compared to Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah, it's no Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm just saying it might be if you sit down and you watch a little bit, you might like it.
It's the Dracula thing. It's like how many times are you going to keep rehashing the same old story?
Yeah, not like it's the same as the a couple of weeks we were talking. Not the great.
True. I'm not because I'm telling you the truth. I'm not really following anything right now. There's nothing on that really has caught my interest that I want to keep watching.
I'm watching Stargate.
Old Stargate? You watching the old Stargate?
The old TV show for the 6th time.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing else to watch. So anytime it's something new that's not absolutely horrible, you gotta watch.
Can y'all hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay.
No, like the reason why y'all not like watching anything like that is just because just like I mean, like you're saying,
Well,
it's
it's
just
not
nothing
none to
piquing your
watch. That's
interest or
not true,
I mean, you tell me what's out there that's worth watching.
bro. There's plenty of indie shows and stuff I be watching on YouTube. There's like plenty of people making their own indie shows.
Yeah,
that are,
name
like,
one.
animated.
Name one. Name one.
What? Yeah, you got like Hazbin Hotel. You got
What?
like Murder.
What? Wait. I didn't make that. What'd you say?
You got like Hazbin Hotel. Elva
What?
Boss.
What hotel? What hotel?
It's literally called Hazbin Hotel. I mean, I was gonna go to Netflix, but
You got to spell it, man, because I don't know what you're saying. Hasman? Was that what you're saying?
yeah, Hazbin Hotel. Like that
What?
one's actually
No, pronounce it. I don't know what
it's
you're saying.
called, dude. What do you? Just let me send you a link, bro, instead of going through all
Pronounce
this,
it.
bro.
You got to pronounce
I'm
it.
gonna send you a link instead.
No, don't send me a link. Just put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Type it in the chat.
I'll do. Just relax.
Because I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're saying has been or has been. I mean, what are you saying?
Yeah, because I'm like, there's a lot of people. At least as of the current moment, we have like some of the most. Actually, I'll talk about it later.
Because there's a lot of people have a lot of bad taste. Like everyone's ranting and raving about this One Piece show, and I'm like, I watched the first episode. Like, this is trash.
I'm not
bad
talking
acting.
about like indie creators. I ain't talking about.
I told y'all,
not,
hey, it looks like
about that,
looks like it might be pretty.
Yeah.
Are you putting it in the chat, man? What
Yes, man. Relax.
Are you putting the private chat or the regular chat?
I'll put it in this chat.
Which chat? Private or regular?
Why won't let me post the link in here, man?
Which chat are you trying to put it in? Don't post a link. Just tell me what the name is. Just post the name of it.
I just post. Just go to your thing and I post.
I don't want the link. I just wanted the name so I could type the link in myself.
To the video. Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna sell it to you. I'm gonna make me do. I put the link in here, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. If you just type the name, I can paste it in my own search engine, so I don't have to click no link.
Oh my god, dude! I'll post it in the general chat.
Hasbin Hotel. What is?
Look at the general chat.
What general
I'll
chat?
post a couple of them that I like to watch.
Oh, Discord.
And it's worth
no, Caliph, man. Just put the name in the chat. That's all I'm asking you to do.
Just go with the
put
link.
The name in the chat,
How hard is that?
Because I got 5 billion windows open. I'm trying to run a show here. I can't go from Discord to this. Put the goddamn name in the chat.
I literally put the link in the chat too. What are you?
No, not the link. The name. The name. All I want is the name, dude. All I want.
Are you making it as hard as it has to be?
No, you're making it hard. All I want is the goddamn name.
Click a link is the quickest way to go.
You're not paying attention. All I need is the name, man. All I need is the name. All I need is the name, man. Copy paste name. Copy paste name. Copy paste name. That's all you gotta do.
Making it hard, dude. What the world, dude?
All right. Oh, so it's called Hell of a Boss?
Yeah.
I thought you said something about a hotel.
That was one of them, but I mean that one's because she got so popular, Netflix bought one of her shows. So I can't really consider that one in at that point.
Hell of a Boss.
One point, she made a pilot that just flew off so well that she made a pilot on YouTube that flew off so well and so successful that Netflix bought it. You know,
all right, so here's what we're gonna do.
I'll show a couple other ones.
No, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna type Hell of a Boss. Trailer. Let's see. Here we go. Season 1 trailer. It's only 46 seconds long.
Guys, do you feel that?
All right! Don't panic, Moxie!
Elevator 666, departing for Lust.
Oh, Blitzy!
Shut the fuck up!
Damn it, Moxie, this is all your fault!
How is this my fault? Y'all ready to get fucked up and make some bitchin' bad choices? Motherfucker!
Okay, look, you are all making this into a way bigger deal than it needs to be. I don't pry into your stupid personal lives.
Does anybody love you? Rizzo.
I said we drink every time they drop the F-bomb.
All right. I'm good. Like, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I more power to her, but it's just not my taste. Yeah, my taste, man.
Yeah, it's not your taste, bro. I'm sorry. As far as any people, there's a couple indie people out there. They're basically competing with companies at this
You
point.
get
The views
toys
they're getting.
made.
Yeah, it's just.
It's
I'm
called
just not
Hell of a
feeling it.
Boss.
Yeah.
Hell of a
Like I
Boss.
told you, she got so popular to the point one of her pots alone, Netflix bought one of her pots. Some of these people,
Yeah.
like some of these indie people, they're really making it out here. And it's at a point in
Yeah,
time
I'm
where
good.
you don't like the triple A companies or whatever they're making. There's plenty of indie. It's like the same thing with gaming too. There's plenty
I'm
of
good.
random
I'm
indie
good.
games you can find on Steam.
If I had
Plenty
to
of random
watch
indie
that or the
any
Winter King,
like
I put
videos
on
you can find on YouTube. I mean, there's countless stuff to watch. There's endless stuff to watch.
Yeah, but this is not interesting to me.
quality.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. I mean, because you
Yeah,
gotta
I mean, I'll give her. I think the quality as far as the animation looks good, but it's not a. This doesn't appeal to me. So I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking her. I'm glad she found the audience. I'm glad she got the Netflix deal, and I have to give her props on the quality. I'm just not interested in watching this. All right,
I wonder
so
what software she
Murder Drums
uses.
name another
Was that
one.
like Tune
Murder Drums.
TuneCore or something? Like
I don't know. It might be a mixture of things. What was the other thing, Carbon?
Murder Drones. That's what we call it.
Murder drones.
That's what it's
Murder
called. Yep.
drones.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing here? That's episode 6. They got a trailer. Murder drones trailer. Okay, so here we go. Murder drones official trailer.
Murder drones. The glitching.
We are worker drones, autonomous robots helping humans mine exoplanets.
It's not like we revolted and killed all humans or anything. Mostly because they handled that just fine all by themselves. We finally had a future. Unfortunately, our parent company didn't exactly love the concept of runaway AI.
That's never gonna end up problematic.
What have our parents done for the past forever while those things build a spire of corpses? It's like we're waiting for an inciting incident.
So not the vibe.
So not the vibe.
Did you just slap me with that arm?
Holy crap, it talks.
I'm serial designation N. I was given a job, and I always want to try my best. That's not true. Everyone tells me I'm useless and terrible.
Uzi, you led a murder drone here?
Lowest body count gets a missile. I messed up in the same way I'm about to fix it.
I really enjoyed our time together. I'm sorry.
Murder drones.
All right, again, I mean, it's just like a Gen Z type thing. I just totally just deny interest me at all. At all.
Guys, it's probably not for you. But I'm just saying, there's countless stuff. You have to find something for you, but there's countless stuff that people are making stuff that you can
Well, you
watch.
keep-
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I don't want to watch.
it's
man.
Yeah,
probably
thank
not
you,
for
thank,
you.
thank you, thank you, Uncle Dick.
Something good.
I would watch it though. I would watch it just to, just to. See, I would.
Can y'all
I would
hear?
just to see, it's something different though. Oh, Uncle Dick, yeah, I hear him loud.
Carbon, can you hear him?
No, I cannot hear him.
I can't hear him either.
I can hear Uncle Dave.
Try unmuting again, Uncle Dave, just to see if it works.
Yeah, you still glitching.
Yeah, it's still coming in like really fast. I don't know what it is.
It's a transformer.
Try closing down your browser completely and open it back up. Maybe it's your browser.
I've switched browsers and went to Edge and still had the same problem.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so it's from my computer.
It's weird that Orlando can hear him, but nobody else can hear him.
Only God can hear me.
I hear you, Uncle Dave. I hear you.
Well, unmute Uncle Dave. We'll just have to deal with it.
That sounds pretty bad.
Hear me talk like this.
I mean, I can still make out what you're saying.
Remix. We gotta decode him.
Yeah, we can still make out what you're saying. It just comes in really fast. But yeah, you got any other
How does it?
any
I
other?
keep telling you, you're not gonna like. I'm telling you right now, they are not for you at this point. You guys are just too old heads for them. Man. I'm sorry.
It's about
I
old
guess
heads. It's about like
Nah,
when you
it's
see
about you
when you see
being old
something that
heads,
looks
bro.
no, it's not. When you see something that
Yes,
looks
it is.
when you see something
That's
that looks
exactly
corny,
the problem.
if it's corny, it's corny. Like DJ Dave said, like, look, there's a ton of shit on Netflix that I don't want to watch. So
I
just good.
I started watching stuff like that when I was about 5. That type of coloring and stuff like that, I started doing that.
You might call it corny, where they're getting millions of views and plenty
Yeah,
of money
look
from this
Yeah.
again.
episode.
I
Hey,
have to
man,
give
that's
it
when
to
you
you.
do
Crack, man.
So,
crack, man. Just because, hey, hold on, man.
Hey, what?
You talk about all the time, Carl.
Just because it's popular
It's
doesn't
popular
mean
means
it's
good,
good.
man.
Matter of fact, most of the
Most
stuff
stuff
that's
is
popular now is
now
trash.
it's trash.
And
It's
it's
not
not gonna make it past.
gonna make
Okay,
that.
no, you're terrible. It's just horrible, Uncle Dave. It's just horrible.
yeah, that mic is.
Yeah, because it sounded like you said something else. I was like,
Yeah, it's just horrible.
I said most of the stuff coming out.
We tried on the day. We
We
tried.
can all say it's trash, but
dive
if
you on
somebody
that one.
thinks it's good because they keep watching it, so to somebody's eyes, that is good because they keep buying it, they keep watching it, they keep liking it. To somebody's eyes, they're
You
enjoying.
watch Star Wars at least one time, right?
I mean, you can make a Star Wars. I mean, I know what good Star Wars is, but somebody is watching this. Okay, Star Wars is a good example. I mean, Star Wars is doing that, right? But there are some shows that are doing good, and people.
So
keep
Carbon,
coming for every
you,
episode. Why-
Carbon, you can't hear him.
Let me finish.
You can't hear him, Carbon, can't you?
Kind of.
Okay, all right. So long as you can hear him.
The thing I'm saying is, it might be popular now, and it's just popular. But give it 2 years from now, I'm not gonna ask if you're gonna go back, but will it? Or 10 years from now, are people gonna go back and try to watch this? People are still watching Akira. That thing came out in the 80s. Are we gonna watch this? Is it that good?
I mean, you guys are. I mean, like I said, you guys are too old heads for this, but you know, that's probably just not for you. That's probably
not an age thing, man. So give in a couple of sentences, give me a synopsis of what this last anime is about.
Anime? What the world?
Animation, you know what he means. Come on, man.
So basically, it's about a civilization where all the humans have died, and now there's 2 different types of robots. You got the builder robots and the murder robots. The builder robots trying to figure out why these murder robots are trying to kill them, and that's the overall story is about trying to figure out why are these robots keep flying out of the sky to come kill us. So basically, they have barricaded themselves in this kind of facility with kind of like 3 walls, and they kind of just have to survive. And they're trying to figure out how do we stop these guys from killing us? Because they're stronger than you in every way. They're built stronger than you in every possible way. And we got to figure out a way to stop them, or they're gonna kill all of us.
So these robots, the ones that they're trying to kill, I might have heard it wrong, but did they say they were like rogue robots or something, or rogue? It was something on the lines of that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not rogues. There's like 2 different types. You got the builder robots, you got the murder drones. You know, they have like different color schemes and everything.
She did mention Rogue AI in the trailer, though.
There's the Rogue AI, but it's not necessarily. I don't want to spoil the story. It's kind of to deal with them, kind of. I don't know if I was going to spoil the story about that.
How many episodes have you watched, Carbon?
I mean, I watched 6. I mean, the whole season's not done yet. I mean, there's only 6 episodes at this point because they're a small company. They can only make episodes like once every couple of months.
Okay, but you did watch all 6. It kept you entertained.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so maybe so long.
My friends and everything are entertained.
I would check it out though. I would.
My friends like it, you know, and all the people I hang around, they watch it. You know, maybe it's just for younger people. I don't know. But all the young people I talk to, they all know exactly when I talk about a character in this or I talk about those kind of shows. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I don't know it.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying we went like with Javian, like he'll talk about like certain shows as well too, and I'm like, what? And then I mean that's how I get into. Well, I mean, you know, I hear them and I kind of see a little bit of it. Now, and some of them will kind of catch me and trying to see what's going on, but I just haven't had the time to actually sit down with it. But it's like I'll hear like you know my kids talking back and forth and stuff about you know the different type of like shows that's on Netflix and stuff that like animations and stuff like that and all too. But they be into it, you know. It's just you know, but it's the same thing, you know. Are they gonna check it out years later? And I kind of think they will, you know, because it's like that'll be their nostalgic type of thing.
We
So I
still go
kind of
back and
think they
check out some
probably
old
would go
shows
back.
like from Cartoon Network. I mean, like regular
Yeah.
shows,
Well, I'm saying
wintertime.
you're the next
Some of my
generation.
friends, we still go do that, So it's
Like
that's what's gonna
literally
happen.
Star Wars came out
Um,
before I was born.
as far, I mean, that's a good point on it too, because as far as for the next generation, like with us and stuff, of course we had Star Wars, and take Ninja Turtles for example. I'm still trying to show my kids it now. They still, they keep making it because they see there's a market for it. So it's like the same thing with this too. Will will they continue this? And only time will tell. Because
Also, I
if
have
it's
another thing to say
popular
too.
like that,
Star Wars isn't necessarily great
oh,
for
go ahead.
everybody. Like my dad, for example, right? He's like, man, what the world is this? All right, I just talked most of with my family about Star Wars. You're like,
What?
What is this? They just can't understand it. So it could be the same thing kind of with a show like this. It's like
Which
some
one is it?
shows.
I mean, is it the newer Star Wars or the older?
Even the older Star Wars. I try to get to watch any kind of Star Wars. It's just like when I talk to older members of my family, they just can't just can't watch it. They just, I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
That's just how sometimes it might be with certain shows. I'd be like I can use an example, right? Like Teen Titans, right? Teen Titans Go was one of the most successful shows on the Cartoon Network. I look at that show and be like, how the world are going to desecrate one of the best shows they made for my generation? But to the younger generation, oh, yo, this show is amazing, bro. It's jokey and everything. The really young people, they's like, man, it got to a point where Cartoon Network made that their main show. Like that thing was like 80% of their whole block until like Adult Swim came on. So I was like,
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. The tastes are changing, and I refute it. I think a lot of it's just some bad taste. I didn't see anything particularly wrong with your two suggestions. As far as they just don't particularly suit my tastes as far as what I'm interested in the show. They're a little bit too cartoony for me, a little bit too jokey, too kiddie for me.
both of those are some pretty
So that's
adult
just
shows,
me.
but
I mean, yeah, she was cursing in that first one, so that one wasn't probably as kiddie, but the style of it is what I'm saying is I don't particularly care for it. It's just not my thing. What you showed me. So you keep saying it's like all the stuff out here to watch.
I mean, I guess for you specifically, there's like almost nothing for you to watch because you're like a very strict person. You're not really gonna pick anything.
I'm not that strict. Like if something looks
very
interesting,
picky. No.
you let me finish what I'm saying. If you actually let me finish what I'm saying, if you
There's
let me,
not really anything
there's
designed for you to watch.
if you let me
Be
finish what I'm
honest with
saying,
you.
if you actually let me finish what I'm saying. There are things out there that I've given shots. That I was like, I don't know if I would like it, but I gave it a shot and I liked it. It's just I'm telling you, the two things that you picked, it just doesn't interest me. I don't like the styles. I don't think that even like the parts in the things in the trailers that were supposed to be funny, they weren't funny. So Gen Z, Gen Z humor is just not funny. You guys aren't funny at all. You just aren't. But there's some people who could tell a good joke, but you guys' humor is horrible.
I'll tell you another thing too. And sorry to cut you off. International appeal. How much does it have?
Don't know.
Yeah.
That's another good sign.
No,
of a good TV show. Once they look how many of those Korean shows we watch on Netflix.
Well, look at Game of Thrones. That went worldwide, dude. Didn't you say you saw?
When did it started? Caleb,
like
the robot one.
That's more of a recent.
Is that this just came out or it been out?
I would say for like I think it started last year. It's more of a newer show, but I mean they have like a ton of other shows they have started, and finished.
One thing I do admire about them though is that they're doing their own thing. They're not waiting around for some studio or whatever. They came together, they made it. So I have to give them credit, even though I'm not interested in it. I got to give them credit.
Well, we live in a day and age that's actually happening more often. That's kind of the crazy thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying this. There's still other people you could watch out. Like you don't have to go through all the on your free.
Like who? Give us some more examples.
Are you saying like you don't have to go through the actual like studios? Like basically just create your own studios and just put it out yourself. I mean, it's like
no. He's saying no. That's not what he. But that's not what he said. He said there's plenty of people out there doing stuff, and we would probably find something that we would like. I'm like, well, you came up with two, so that means it can't be plenty. Like it takes a lot of time to do your own animated show, so it can't be there's just tons and tons of people out there doing it. I doubt that very seriously. Yeah.
But nice try. I'm glad you found something to watch, man.
Yeah, if you like it, then that's all that matters. Yeah.
At least you don't have to sit there and be bored.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. After From and Yellow Jackets went off, I think there was one anime that I followed, and that was Hell's Paradise. But that season ended. So there's nothing really as far as shows that I've been following. Nothing seems to interest me.
There's nothing to hold. There's nothing to
Andor
hold
too.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
have time, check out the Discord. Like,
Could you could you please stop posting
you
post it in the
know,
chat, man?
we're not doing this for now. But later, you can watch it and you can see all the others. Like, I could go on.
Just post it in the
they talk
chat.
about a ton of indie stuff in there. You can just watch it later.
Can you just post it in the chat so I can bring it up on
You
YouTube?
can watch that video later when you have a time.
We don't like that's the whole point of the show is to watch the video on the show, Carmen. Why you're the one who's making things complicated. Yeah. Yeah, it's like what's the point in even bringing it up? Yeah. Just post it in the chat. Post the name of it in the chat.
And you're
I
right,
mean, it's just a video that talks about a
there's
bunch of
probably
them. Like, I'm
some
like, you know,
people
it's
that
not
they
no, all of them. I just post videos.
That's fine. We don't have to watch the whole video. We'll just watch a little bit of the video.
I mean, this is what the video is called, but I'll send what it's called and I'll send a link. It's actually by Glitch too. They actually have like their own expo to represent a lot of like the indie animations that are happening as of right now. So
I'm gonna have to go to Discord because
yeah, I posted in Discord. So
I want to have to do that, but whatever.
It's all good.
All right, so copy here.
and then this is just the video of some of the ones that are popular. I mean, I could go in and find some of the people who aren't necessarily popular still making indie series too. You know, that's as I'm saying, I could take it going for a good bit with something like this.
Huh? Y'all can see that, right?
No.
Okay, I got it in the wrong tab. My bad.
You're not sharing anything, dude.
There we go. What about now?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. All right.
At this point in history, there are more creators than ever making indie animated shows right here on YouTube. And just looking at the level of quality and the level of story that's being put out makes me so excited as a creator.
And it's very clear the popularity and the community made around these new indie shows that people want more.
We are so happy to say that the indie animation boom is here. And this is just the beginning. We as creators and you guys as the beautiful animation community have this amazing opportunity to fan the flames and make the scenes grow all the more bigger.
Giving more opportunities to the indie creators and in turn giving us more wonderful animated shows.
Now, with all that said, we want to add more fuel to the fire. And we're going to do that with a very exciting announcement. Roll the clip. For the live event.
I don't want to get copyright strikes. I'm not kind of fast.
They show a little bit of some of the
Knowing what it takes.
Yeah, right there.
Creator of Lackadaisy will be joining us in this very
special guests in the coming weeks. Just follow us on our.
I was kind of hoping they would kind of do like a spotlight on some of them.
No, they do at some point in the video. I forgot where it is, but at some point in the video they do that. I know it's somewhere. You might have sped past it. Let me look at the video myself. Yeah, there you go, right there. You back a little bit from where you are right now. It'll show it. They'll speed through some of the ones that are going to show at the expo.
Playground. See, some of these aren't. Some of these are because some of these I've seen. Some of these aren't series. These are shorts. Like that Playground one, that was a short. But let's. I'm gonna turn the audio back.
I think the biggest thing for us out of all of this, and this goes beyond Glitch, goes beyond all of us, it's to get all of these insanely talented creators recognized. These guys are putting so much work and so much effort into these wonderful creations and telling these incredible stories. If we can just get them the recognition that they deserve, it will make my day. We will be really, really happy.
Thank you guys all so much, and we'll see you at GlitchX.
Yeah. I saw a couple things in there that I might be interested in. Like I said, I saw that Playground. I watched that, but that was a short. It wasn't a series. One of them was that animation tutorial that you were doing. I don't think that's a series either.
Wait, animation? What are you talking about?
Where they showed the 3D with the girl running through the alley. They showed that.
That wasn't. I mean, he made his own animation. Like the animation make it based. It's a tutorial based off of that, but he still has his own technically because it's like a part 2. He's technically making a series out of it, kind of.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about right here. It was a short. Some of the stuff looks like Ren and Stimpy. It's just most of it that I've seen so far. Even though I can appreciate it, I'm just not interested in it. You see what I'm saying? So I can appreciate what they're doing. Like this right here looks like it might be kind of cool. Let's look this one up.
No, but it's
Destruna.
It reminds me of Ben 10 for some reason.
No, but
Well, I
even though
mean,
you're
with
not
the
interested,
green
there's
glow
still
and all that.
plenty of stuff to watch that might not be from AAA. That's what I'm trying to say. There's still plenty of stuff in on YouTube from just artists like us that have made something that you can watch. You know, it might not be a series, but it's something you can watch. You can't tell
So
me.
this is the pilot for Destruna. I'm gonna put in trailer. I'm gonna watch the whole pilot. It looks like they don't got a trailer, so we'll watch a little bit of the pilot. We won't watch the whole thing.
Look at me. I can't even remember life before these glasses. You know what it probably was? Garbage. This feisty creature is Lona. We found her somewhere, and nowadays she lives with us. Most people think she's harmless, but in reality, she bites.
Does she have like vitiligo? I'm gonna mute it up so we don't get a copyright strike.
Destruna.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just this one looks like it could be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it feels a little. Yeah.
Yeah, because
it gives me a vibe like Ben 10, like with the color. It just seems like got like like inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like on style wise, and then got like seem like a lightsaber type thing. Just feels like it's a just little pieces of inspiration from different things to in this.
Yeah, I'll say this: the animation is actually pretty good. Everything looks smooth. It doesn't look like it doesn't look clunky. I just don't care for the 3D style.
If somebody's watching this, I mean, has 1 million subscribers. It's like
anime about those
it's
people.
stuff to watch.
Compare that to like what's that Pins.
I probably wouldn't watch this. I'm
So
sorry,
how long are these episodes like this though? How long are
Well,
these episodes?
this is a pilot. So a pilot's usually about 30 minutes. This one is
remember,
23 minutes.
Because it's like a small company, they can range from like, at least people making series, they can range from like 10 minutes.
Put on what?
AKIN.
AKIN.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'll watch it.
Anime.
You said Akin anime?
I was like, about to make some Minecraft YouTube. I was like, what the world, Dave?
What am I looking at here, Uncle Dave?
Bro.
I think you put it's in a short section.
You said Akin. Am I spelling it right? AKIN?
Let me check.
Yeah, dude. It's bringing up Roblox, dude.
Let's see.
You had to search the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the new indie scene. Like I'm happy for him. I'm glad that it's blossoming. From a creative standpoint, though, I don't like anything that I've seen so far. None of it really appeals to me.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. This is reality.
I mean, how much of it do you actually like, or you just appreciate it because you're your
The
3D.
ones I show you, I
Yeah.
posted more in the Discord. Is like some of the stuff.
If you would let me finish what I'm saying, how much of it is because you think you're because you're a 3D artist, so you're appreciating that these guys have actually accomplished this, but do you really like the story and all that? Now I don't know because I haven't seen it.
I
So.
really like most of the stuff. At least the stuff like that video. I don't know. I don't know all the shows. The stuff I personally send you, I personally like it.
All right, the other one is that you put in here is Geo X Gwaine Saga.
And the other one's technically based off another property, technically, so it's not completely their idea, but they basically made like a fan series out of like a ton of ideas and made that into one giant story and then animated it. If that makes sense. The one underneath the Gwaine Saga. Even it's more of a simplified saga or more of a simplified style with that one.
Well, let's look at this Gwaine Saga. I like the name. I don't know, but I like how it sounds.
You put it back still.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, neither one of these are voiced. I understand why they don't want to. It's like single. It's like the other ones are by companies. These two are by individual people, so they don't have voice actors. And the animation is usually not crazy that you get to expect to, because it's one person. So I mean, you're gonna expect so much from them.
I'm going to put it in the chat. I found it. I'll put the name in the chat.
All right. This is Gwaine Saga.
Oh, this is a pie. I should have sent you the pie.
All right, I'm done with this. I don't know what that one.
I was like, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Well, just like you said, they don't have any 3D. I'm sorry, not 3D. Voice actors and stuff, so they had to.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to have voice actors to do a compelling animation. I'm just.
But I mean, the
style of the art, the way that the word bubbles is coming up. I just.
I mean, that's somebody's gotten a lot better. Dude.
Not really feeling it.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like it's got a little flow and.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a second here. Yeah, I don't know about this. But you said that they got a whole series, right? So there's 10 episodes here. So okay, looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it got a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotten better as time went on.
Yeah. Do they have voices this time?
No, it's what.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. No, I was just curious if they had it. Looks like a video game.
It like how video game. Yeah. This has got that type of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give them that. They're being creative, but it's just,
I mean, when you're one guy, what do you want him to do?
I agree. Look, but you keep.
That's one person.
I hear what you're saying, Carver. What we're saying is that this. Well, what I'm saying, I can't speak for everybody else. It just doesn't.
Oh, look at this! Look at it!
Yeah, this reminds me of the day of like Flash animation, bro. Those are the good days, bro. I mean, back then, we used to watch Flash animations on Flip Note. Right?
It's like he's using what he has, and he's being, trying to see what type of. I'm feeling it. Yeah, it's like I'm getting the video game type feel with it, but then at the same time, he's breaking. I don't want to say breaking certain video game level things in it, but it's like he puts his own little spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I'll give him credit.
It's only been so long he could do this, but then it's
I just
I'm
don't
looking
want
for
to
switching to something else. Yeah.
Ajin Demi-Human. Is this it, Uncle Dave?
I think the official dub trailer down there, or the second one, like.
All right, now this looks like the second one.
Second one's good too.
Now this isn't. I don't think this is. I don't think this is indie though. This looks like maybe done by a studio. So you sure this is what? You sure this is what you want us to watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure a literal company made this, not an indie company like that.
不死身の存在 現在日本では2体のアジンが確認されているが、おそらく発見されていない
I've
ア
seen
ジ
this
ンもいるだ
before.
ろう。何
I
せ
haven't watched it, but I've seen his
死ななけ
trailer.
ればわからないわけだから。
アジン。
生き返った。アジンだよ。
本当にいたなんて。違う。国内3件目のアジン発見。
新しいアジン逃がすわけにはいかんよ。
アジンを捕獲すると莫大な賞金が手に入る。
勝てるか。何が何でもとっ捕まえろ。これが見えるか。
マジで不死身が試してやるよ。君は黒い幽霊を見たことがあるかい？
よし、始めよう。僕はもう人間じゃない。
行くよ。
アジンに危険性がない。
なんなんだよ、こいつら。
お前は人間だ。最悪の事態、それだけは避けねばならない。
本当の自分になれ。アジン。
Yeah, they got DVDs. Yeah, this is my.
Yeah, this came out years ago, and
yeah, it's my legitimate. All the people
yeah.
I showed you were indie companies. People who literally started from.
Yeah,
nothing.
this
They had to
has
make it
that
themselves.
3D style. I just don't care for it.
It's not the good kind of 3D either. It shows that.
Yeah, it just didn't look that good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's looking like EX arms.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, some of the indie 3D stuff look better. Now, granted, the indie 3D stuff is newer. They're using newer technology.
Yeah, they're using newer technology. It's just way better than the stuff they had back in the day. Bro.
Yeah.
Berserk 3D, that was a
You
struggle.
have to watch this in anything.
Well, I would say the premise for this seems more interesting. I remember watching the trailer for this when it first came out, but it just didn't. The 3D thing turned me off, so I never got around to watching it.
Yeah, that's not a good Toon Chain 3. I can agree.
Yeah, but the premise is definitely better than I think than some of the independent stuff that Carbon showed us.
They don't they tell you the whole story from the trailer. I mean, this one they should tell you what the story's supposed to be.
All right. Yeah, that's all you guys have to. Did you want to talk about anything, Big O?
I've been working on like a little video for like one of my beats and stuff like that, and all just trying to experiment with some like video footage and things of that nature. Basically, like cutting and I mean, pasting like videos together, like to try to make it.
I saw that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still in the work. It's still rough. I gotta go back and add like a title and like the transitions and stuff like that and all for it. But I mean, it's just simple. It's just some videos I had to work with and stuff like that. Got off Adobe stock, so had the beat, saw the video, like the clips and stuff. So I try messing around with it. So right now I'm looking to go into like Red Giant, try to find some effects in there. Kind of add some different effects to it, maybe to like the actual video footage to kind of make it more grainy or gritty and stuff like that for the beat and stuff and all. But I don't know, just trying to try something, trying to build up my portfolio and stuff and all. So yeah, add to it.
All right. Okay, guys. Well, the only thing I really wanted to show was that new Ghibli film. And actually, Carbon, you gave us a lot of content to talk about this time, even though I just don't want to watch any.
I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out, man.
To watch. It's just that you don't want to watch. It's not made for you. There's still plenty of stuff. You can't.
Yeah, just don't want to watch
stuff
it.
out there.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just if it's your
they
taste.
Wouldn't have
That's
made it
the
here
thing.
because some of these people have to rely on people's donations to get where they are. I mean, if it was that horrible, people just wouldn't donate or watch it.
Yeah, but something can be mediocre, but people like what they're doing and they support them and whatnot. And look, I'll even say this when it comes to like some of the
average is okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying. What I'll have to say, the quality that they're bringing for it to be independent productions, I think is pretty good. So I don't think that's mediocre. Some of them, most of them. It's just I'm personally not interested in the content, like what they're offering. It doesn't interest me. Most of it just looks too cartoony to me. I'm more of a.
When they got an anime, if you make it too complicated to animate.
No, that's right. They can do it faster, but I'm more of a 1980s anime type of guy. So if I see animation, that's what I'm comparing to. I'm comparing to Akira. I'm comparing to Ghost in the Shell. I'm comparing to Vampire.
Ghost in the Shell.
But if people actually want to
Bloodlust.
make
Right for
something,
the
they
D.
can actually do it.
We know, Carl. We understand that. What I'm saying is,
Go back to drawing on
my
a pencil with a paper. Like nobody's doing that nowadays. That's
you don't have to do that. You can still get that type of style without having it. We still do it
it takes
digitally.
more work, man. I ain't trying to do that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't take more work. Matter of fact, it probably takes less work to do it digitally because you don't have to scan in all those cells.
Yeah, the cells.
Yeah. So all I'm saying is that like it, what you suggested just does none of it really suits my taste. I saw a couple in there that I might be interested in. And even that, like all of them kind of have like a comedic tone to it.
It's all kind of jokes.
Yeah, and I noticed that a lot about with American animation. If it doesn't have a comedic tone,
Jokes are way better than the kind of jokes they're making in the.
I don't know that one you showed us. That shit was not funny at all. But all I'm saying is that I noticed that about American. I think The Simpsons is the kind of thing that kind of started this trend. It's like if it's animated and if it's somewhat adult, then it has to be comedic. And I'm like, that's what I like about anime, man, because you get a wide breadth of genres in anime. You get horror, sci-fi, fantasy, comedy, romance. You get it all. Like they don't treat animation as something just for comedic,
Funny, comedic, yeah,
or just for children. That you get the gamut. But I will say this: that's one thing I do like about what the independent people are doing. At least they're giving you an alternative to what's out there. So I give them credit. I give them a lot of for the time and energy it takes to do it. I'm just not interested in the product that they.
If you were planning to make any kind of animation, those are the kind of people you're competing with. To be honest with you, so
That's true. Yeah,
you gotta look at them too, because I'm like, they set the bar. You gotta compete with them. I'm sorry, that's the reality.
I don't think so. I think you have to. I think you have to niche. I think you have to find your audience. You know what I'm saying? I would say you have to compete with them if you're doing something similar. If you're doing a similar style or whatever, or similar. Like all of them seem kind of the same. None of them have anything that looks really unique. They all kind of have that kind of, like I said, cartoony style. They're all somewhat comedic. So I didn't see anything that was like, oh wow, that's interesting, that's different. I never seen anything quite like that before. But still, I give them a lot of credit because I know how much time it goes. I know how much effort it goes into trying to create your own animation. And then if they're doing multiple episodes, you gotta give them credit. I gotta give them credit.
Yeah. Definitely salute to on that, man, for real.
I couldn't quite take that.
You said a what?
The Gamera anime. I think the story is good, but the way it's drawn.
Pretty much any Godzilla animation that they do where they do the 3D, I stay away from because it just looks like shit.
I think is it 3D?
3D now it's gotten a lot better, but back in the day, I don't know.
I don't like any of it, to tell you the truth.
It's pretty good, but for you, I know you're.
There's very few of them that I'm like, okay, this is so good, like that. I don't really care if it's 3D, like Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. Like, okay, like they did such a good job stylizing it, and they truly made it an art form rather than just doing cookie cutter bullshit.
Which I mean, you got to remember
that I had to like.
The average person has a lower bar than you. You have a higher bar than the average viewer of anything.
Well, we're not talking about the average viewer. We're talking about what we find interesting. Part of this is what I'm giving my opinion on what I want and what I want to see. I'm not talking about the average person. So that's what we're saying. If you like it, Caleb, good for you. Like if you find it entertaining, that's why I was asking you the question. Is this something that you like because you can if you were to finish what I'm saying, do you appreciate it because you're a 3D artist and animator? So you're giving it a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you give it a little bit more grace than what you would normally give something, or are you truly being entertained by the stories and the content that they're producing? And you said that you are. So like to me, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I think it looks like some shit. I can't watch it.
I always can tell you, in the case you're way stricter than probably most art. You have like you and Jobs, we have like a really high up. I mean, that may be because you're old. I don't know. But compared to anybody,
No, we just
you guys
respect.
put the highest bars.
No,
The shows I
no.
watch, you guys put the highest bars. I was
No,
watching
we just respect quality. We respect, and most of all, like I'll give you an example. If something didn't look that great, but it had a really good story, I would still like it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just really well done as far as on the story and plot and whatnot. Because there's plenty of stuff that I like that quality wise, like the way it was filmed, the way it was animated, may not be the best, but that story is just so hardcore. So for me, first and foremost, the visuals do matter because you got to draw me in. You know what I'm saying? But if I if I catch it, but if I were to catch it and I'm like, all right, I like what they're doing and the story is good, and I would probably keep watching it. But for what they show, it doesn't draw me in. Sorry.
Well, most of the time people make art, they aren't making it for the artists, they're making it for consumers.
Yeah, I mean, every time we have these type of conversations, you say that, but we're not denying that's the truth. But what we keep trying to tell you, Carvin, is that this show is about us. It's about what we like, what we're interested in, which is why I'm glad you did suggest it, because this is clearly what you're interested in. And again, so that's all that matters. If you like it, and if it entertains you, that's all that matters. I'm just giving you my opinion. My opinion is I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
You'll never get the remote in my house.
Why don't you remove your house?
Go ahead, Bigo.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess like take out the batteries. Yeah, I mean, I see it a lot, even in like in my household and stuff. Just watching what the kids be watching and stuff. And sometimes I'll be like, "What in the world?" But then it's like, but I mean, I try to, come from the same, point too. Like, hey, look, that's stuff that they're into. And then I know even with me when I was first watching, well, I really can't say that because even some of the things I was watching, say like my parents might have not been all into it, but it kind of like sometimes it would catch them. They'd be, oh well,
I know my
I
parents
remember
hated
that.
this. Yeah.
Oh, the gosh, man. Yeah, so it's like I'm just in that, moment now in my life where it's like it's coming back on me now. But it's like at the same time, it's like I can sit there and I can watch it because I'll be sitting there dissecting it, what I'm saying? Like seeing, oh, I wonder what program they use and things and stuff like that. Now, and of course,
And see, that's why I was asking. That's why I was asking, is that more entertaining to him than what's actually going on? Because from an artist standpoint, that's what you would say.
Use 3D.
Huh?
2D.
You said it what?
The only thing I sent you was 3D. All the other ones are 2D.
Okay, that's cool. But still, I mean, are you more interested in the process and how it was made than than the actual
Yeah. Are you looking?
Most of the time when I watch it, I'm not trying to think about no kind of process, bro.
Okay, all right. I mean, I don't know. That's why I was at, because Orlando said it. That's why I was at. I just brought it up to. Yeah.
I'm not watching that.
Because a lot of times I tell them,
I'm not watching a video like that for a process. That makes no sense. I might as well
because even my kids,
they can explain it to me, break it down for me, instead of me just trying to figure it out. I'm like, I'm not trying to be a detective here. I want to know exactly what you're doing so I can read your age.
Yeah, but I wasn't saying. I mean, you already established that. I was bringing it up because Orlando said that's what he was breaking it down, and that's what I said. That's why I asked you that question.
Nah, most of the time I don't really do that. So some specific thing that I just really like, most of the time I'm not doing that. I'll find the tutorial specifically on what I want instead of trying to detective my way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, when I watch stuff, I'm not really caring that much about, well, how did they do that or how did they do this? Maybe I'll think about something like that after the movie. I'm trying to be engaged with the story and the characters, and if it takes me somewhere interesting and new, and I think that's the problem with, and I think I will say that I think this has something to do with my age, is that once you've seen enough, it's harder to make things new for that type of audience. Like, I've been around for almost half a decade, so I mean, I half a century, so it's like, what else can they show me? So that's why I guess I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm like, man, I need something new and I need something interesting. I'm tired of seeing King Arthur. I'm tired of seeing Dracula. I'm tired of seeing possession movies. I'm tired of seeing superheroes. Same old freaking story. Give me something new. Give me something interesting. You know. And then when they do something new and something interesting, it's something like what's it called? One Piece, the live action show.
That's
And it's
not
just
new.
like, man, what I mean by the new is that it's live action. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the anime isn't new, but I'm not going to sit there and watch thousands of episodes, right? So I might have been interested in watching the One Piece show if it wasn't so ridiculous looking. Because I'll tell you what, I didn't ever watch the Bleach anime series. I just wasn't into it. But I watched the movie and I was like, okay, I actually kind of like the movie, even though other people didn't like it. Same thing with the Death Note. I like both Death Note live action versions. I like the Japanese version.
You like that, bro? What
Let
the
me finish
world?
saying. I like the Japanese version, and I didn't really mind the American version. You know, a lot of people didn't like it, but to be fair, I never seen the anime, so that's my only that and the live action Japanese version are my only viewings of that particular story. So to me it kind of works for some people. It kind of worked because I don't want to invest all this time watching the Bleach anime or all this time watching the Death Note anime. So having a more succinct version of it in a live action movie was actually good for me. Yeah. I got the gist of it.
Yeah, I still gotta check it
No, but
out.
usually the movies are nothing like the TV
Yeah.
shows.
Is it the same basic it the same basic premise?
It depends on the movie director. They sometimes just randomly change things as they feel like they want to
No,
change.
I'm talking about Death Note in particular. Is it the same basic premise? I'm sure they change things, but is the premise
Death Note
premise
still
the
works the
same?
same, but some of the things he does with it is not the same.
No, I'm not saying. I'm asking. Is the premise the same? The basic premise?
Is it about the same thing?
Huh?
I was.
Yeah, I guess they're about the same kind of.
Yeah, so I got the gist of it. I don't need all the details. I don't want to watch 1,000. I don't know how long Death Note is, but I know One Piece for sure is over 1,000 episodes. Yeah, I don't need all that.
Trust me, you would have been more entertained if you searched the summary of the Death Note anime and watching that movie. They said it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just me though.
Yeah, that's like another thing too. Like even with it, like say, I remember when She-Ra came out, the new version of it, and like one of my daughters, she was into it. She would watch the whole thing and stuff like that. And then so I was like, okay. I said, well, do you want to see the original version of it? And it's like I tried to show them that, and it was like, oh no. I said, what is that? And I was like, it's the same thing, you know, but it's like, but in the same, you know,
No,
it's like
that's not true because they
not the same.
Yeah, because they made.
It's not-
Remember, our She-Ra, one, she looked like a grown woman. Two, she looked like a woman. The new She-Ra, they made her look like a little boy. And I know that's what the Gen Alpha and Gen Zs are on. So that all the gender identity stuff now. So I guess that appeals more to to their audience. Because I remember seeing it, I'm like, this just does not look good. I'm sorry, like art wise, it didn't look good. It looked like some lesbians, like a bunch of lesbians came together, like we're gonna create our own She-Ra cartoon. It definitely, it definitely was not. They definitely didn't make it to appeal to young boys. That's for sure.
But it's like, yeah, it was into, it's like storyline. They want to see what happens next wise, and it's like one of the things was it's not the same thing. Like storyline. I said, well, yeah, the storyline's different, but this is the the original one, and this but they prefer the newer one, and again, like I see, like even with the comedy thing as well too, was a lot of that in there, in the new one, and and things and stuff like that, and all, and they just art style, so it's just different, different audience now, so that's just how it is. Wise on what I'm seeing, like different. Like, hey, look, if the people that are investing to put that show together and stuff, they're seeing, hey, look, we have an audience. Of course, they're gonna gear towards it.
That stuff is failing now. You heard about Disney and their stock prices? They're saying Ahsoka's ratings aren't that good. So a lot of that stuff's failing because nobody. These things aren't as popular as they think as they've been saying. They've been fudging a lot of numbers and stuff like that. Nobody wants to see all that crap, but people want to see good classic storytelling, man.
And now, like,
do you think like sometimes it's a lot of saturation in it as well too?
A lot of what?
Like saturation of it, like it's just like so much of it. Like, hey, they're trying to just as far as like content in these big like big name type industries, but then now like how Carmen was saying, like, hey, look, you got a lot of these indie groups and stuff like that.
Most times they
They're
make it for free
producing
too. You got to remember that. Like, compared to paying for some
yeah
subscription
yeah
website.
it's
It's a
things and
win-win.
stuff like too.
Yeah,
Like, hey, look, we can come watch this out.
Well, what are you asking? Are you saying that the subscription service is oversaturated with the subscription service, or oversaturated with content? Because I would agree that it's oversaturated with subscription services. There's too
content.
many.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah, that too.
as far as content, I'm sorry. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe Kayla's right. Maybe I'm just picky. But a lot of content out there, I don't want to watch. I don't want to see it.
Really picky.
But there's like so much out there now, though.
For example,
let me say something.
For example, we got to have another King Arthur series. We can't. All the science fiction novels out there, all the fantasy novels, they can't adapt something new and interesting and different. We got to watch another King Arthur series.
No, hold on, I got something to say.
I'm talking about a whole nother. Oh, go ahead, kid.
You gotta remember, we're at a point in time in human history where there's literally more media than your entire lifespan.
Caleb, that they crossed that threshold years ago. With just film.
There's always something to watch.
With film, they crossed that probably decades ago. But there's probably more content out there than you could ever watch.
But even you don't feel like it's a lot more now, like since we have so much tools.
Of course, there's more. Yeah. Of course, there's more now. But just because something is more doesn't mean it's better. I mean, look at a lot of stuff that's on YouTube that these Gen Z and these Gen Alphas been watching. They just watch people just doing their normal lives, just eating food.
Yeah, like hearing. Yeah,
so they consider that content. That doesn't mean it's good content, or that it's interesting, or that it's good. And I don't care if
you watch somebody sacrifice themselves for you. You get to literally see what happens if I eat it. Like, okay, like day to day, it's kind of bad, but like Nick, I would call you literally get to see people. You get to see people to do some of the stupid stuff you don't have to do. You do
exactly. It's more Gen Z, humor. I don't consider.
You get to see somebody do something stupid for you. You get to see somebody.
We get it, Kev. We get it. Gen Z shitty humor. We get it. What I'm saying is, just because there's more of it doesn't mean there's more good stuff. I think there's more trash, actually. Or just more stuff
that's something that where it's being like it's like oversaturated in that. Like it's so much. Like a lot of people have this stuff at their fingertips, and it's like it's just so much out there. It's probably a lot of bad out there. But sometimes hey, I mean, even in the it's just just so much. You know what I'm saying? It's just people. I don't want to say like they shouldn't have access to it, but hey, look, if it's their art, it's what they want to do, then
No, I don't believe
in. But it's just
I don't believe in censorship. I don't believe in censorship. If someone wants to get on YouTube and eat a bag of Cheetos, and they get 1 million likes. Hey man, good for them. If people are stupid enough to give you likes and subscriberships and money and shit like that, then more power to them. That don't mean I gotta watch that shit. Or that I gotta think it's quality, or that I gotta think it's good. I think it's shit.
I hear it all the time, man. When I be in the house, I'm like, what is that noise? What is this popping? What is this? And it's like, and like I said, I sit there and I be dissecting. I'm like, people are actually into this. This is what it is. And they be like, yeah. I mean, just simple things. It's just, like eating. I mean, the sound of chewing, blow pop candy. And it's like people are so focused. It's that's, and some people find it relaxing. Me, I'd be like, "What are y'all listening?"
Yeah, it's that ASMR type stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's a market. There's a market for that type of stuff.
Yeah, market.
I just can't watch it. Can't watch it.
Yeah. Now, me personally, like I listen to like like, well, me, I'm go to the lo-fi type thing. Like if you trying, get like. Just mellow out or things and stuff like that. No, man, you got that option. You can listen to and there's so much of it out there where it's like, when we were, hey, we had a tape deck or whatnot and things. I mean, you only had what you had, or you had the radio. Now it's just so much, it's just oversaturated, man. You got, if y'all don't like, oh no, swipe, go to the next one, this and that. So much content out there that anyone can really anyone can put their ideas out there, man, and hey, if they catch fire on something, hey man, it just takes off, man. It's just just so much, man.
And also the
I just
people
be
that
like,
make them
man,
too.
Brian, imagine, man, if we had something like, like access to actually animating something, man, at a younger age, man. Like, oh man, this, we had access, to drawing and with pencils and things, that paper and all that, and all that type of stuff, man. But just imagine, man, if we had just the power, that at our
We
fingers,
should,
like, say, like,
we got access to it now.
yeah, we got access now, but I mean, just imagine, just like back then at an early age wise and stuff. Like now,
We
these
could
kids,
still do
like, man,
something
they have
now. It's
access
just gonna be
to
a harder.
animating. Yeah,
If we
yeah,
had the
it's
whole
like,
no. If we had the whole team working together, bro, we could have accomplished something by now. Right? That's that's
yeah,
true. And we had everybody working together, and every single one of us worked together to make an animation. We could make something. And when I get a million
oh,
views,
definitely,
but we would have had something done like now. And I'm talking everybody in the company worked together. Everybody.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. We got it. We got it now.
we could have got something.
But I also see what Orlando's saying. Like if we had the same tools,
back
when we were
it's
younger, and we had less commitments and less responsibilities. Because he's right. We didn't have, when we were doing animation, we were doing it on paper. So,
but now I see,
so
man,
no, I see
they
what you're
got
saying.
like young kids already getting exposed to that. I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
like exposed to like animation, like actually the actual process, and I knew about it. Like when I was younger, man, I just thought, man, hey, they dressed in light suits and stuff like that when I was super young. But then when I saw that they actually draw on every single, my uncle, he was showing me, he was like, they draw on every single little, like, cell and this
Yeah.
and that. And he had a friend, and that's what she had, one of the cells, and she was telling like each one of these cells would be an animation, a cartoon that you see. And I was like,
Yeah.
how? I was like, she's like, oh, we take a picture of this. I'm like, what? I was like, that's
Yeah,
just
that's
crazy,
really
man.
old.
But it
They're
just,
still taking photos of it
yeah, like
on celluloid.
photos
Yeah.
and
And now they just scan it
all
in
that, man.
and
So
they'll
yeah,
do it
exactly, man.
traditionally.
So it's like when I got to the like when the technology started, getting more accessible to us and stuff like that, I was like, oh, okay, so this is how they do it. They'll take like a, say like a scanner, and just I could do it like that. All before I was like, well, I could take a Polaroid and what I'm saying, take a picture of it and keep doing. But it was just so much, man. But I was just always trying to find ways how to replicate that, man. But like now, shoot, man, they have maybe a 2-year-old put something simple together. It's just having the ball move across the screen wise and stuff. No, man, it's
Yeah.
just at their fingertips with technology. But yeah, I just think like eventually it'll come back, to like people like like younger generation, Gen Z or whatnot and stuff like that. No, I think just whatever like sticks to them, what I'm saying, what captured their attention back then, that it'll come back up later on, for them wise and stuff, dog.
Not
So I mean,
everything that captures the attention is good. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, but it's like not like
yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
for
yeah,
example.
yeah. I mean,
Like, okay,
yeah,
YouTube's a good example. TikTok, TikTok is literally designed
mhm,
to make you scroll more. I just say look at something good. It's to make you. It's their design to dopamine
mhm,
you as much as possible.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah,
Guys, I wanted to talk about something I heard today, and it kind of goes into it did go off on a little bit of a tangent. But it was somebody talking, and they said the amount your ability to cognition, or your need to use your mind at higher levels to survive has increased. And he said like the bottom 10% of people, because of technology, and we have to think so much to survive, they have the difficulties. And I think that there's a growing trend in, when I look at some of these animations and how simple they look, how simple the concepts are, how hollow they are when it comes to any type of moral or anything like that. It's really not a challenge to any mind. And that's usually when I find it like I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it doesn't challenge your intellect or make you think. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying too when you were showing the indie stuff. It's not that I can't appreciate what they're doing. It's just none of it appeals to my intellect. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of like, it's humor. It's yeah, it's kind of like
Made it for 7-year-old.
yeah,
If it had the curse, I would have said it was kids.
yeah.
But it's the same with Hunter x Hunter. That's why I don't like the judge stuff. When I saw Hunter x Hunter, you tried to get me to watch it. I saw Gon as the little boy.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like that stuff that Caleb was showing. Like,
Yeah, boy. You want to talk about make you think and just having some real like a merge between a good drama, action, and comedy. That goddamn Hunter x Hunter, boy.
Yeah.
Hunter.
I mean, the concepts though.
Yeah.
Are there. Where it had its funny points and you laughed.
Yeah.
But it took you through the full range of emotions. You could feel what characters felt, man. But a lot of the stuff I see now, man, I even tried that Kung Fu Panda series where he's somewhere else.
That's not straight up kid show. I don't know what you're expecting from that.
What the Kung Fu Panda movie is seriously good.
No, he said the show. He was saying the show.
With the little kids on there?
Yeah, he was saying the show was just straight for kids.
It definitely was.
There's a show where he has some juniors on there, right? But there's a show where he teams up with it's like he's in England or somewhere.
Yeah, but what Caleb is saying is that show was mostly for kids.
Yeah, I don't know what you're expecting. Like,
right, I don't know which one he's talking about.
He's talking about the show. He's talking about the show, not the movie.
And there's two shows. There's a show where there's Kung Fu Panda and some kids.
Oh.
And then there's Kung Fu Panda and he's somewhere else in England with a knight that's a bear or something. So but anyway, it seemed like it lost a bit of its, even though Kung Fu Panda it's for kids. You know, you see it. He dreamed. He had a dream. You know, he got chosen. He got lucky. Thought it'd be easy. And he had to, get in there and learn who he was. Know he couldn't be like Tiger and Manus and those, and develop his own style. And you saw growth in the character. So it made it a good, show or movie in that case. But when it's just like, okay, here's this character and he runs across the screen and says falls off and everybody thinks it's funny. I'm working on those.
Yeah, and that just goes to the fact, once they already establish an audience and they're thinking that, hey, look, there's an audience there, we can, capitalize on this. So let's just kind of hash out little, side story things, and and a lot of times it's not the same as what the original movie is, but hey, look, it brought people to see the movie, so maybe it'll bring viewers to this, and then we can, if there's commercials, hey, hey, look, they can sell things and stuff like that and all. But sometimes I mean, just like you say, it doesn't have the same appeal as the movie did.
Right.
Sometimes it does, but in certain things I've seen where I don't want necessarily, I guess so, it's watered down a little, from the original content of it. But there's only so much they can put in, for that 30-minute window or whatnot, and just find something to capture the audience for that. It'd be interesting to see, even like for Ninja Turtles, you know what I'm saying, for Mutant Mayhem, they got the movie. So now they're talking about, they're going to have some shows coming out before the next movie come out. So it'll be interesting to see if they'll keep that same type of tone, which I feel like they will, but it's just, is it, yeah, it'll just be interesting to see, what type of tone will they keep with it until the next movie come out. So, but we'll see.
I'm just waiting. I want to see something new and interesting, man. There's nothing on the horizon from movies to shows that look that challenges my
comes. Yeah,
the only thing that I really am kind of anticipating to see. It was supposed to come out this year, but because of the Hollywood strike, it's not coming out the next year.
Strike and all that. Yeah,
is Dune. It's the sequel to Dune. And that's about it. There's no shows on the horizon. And maybe it's because there is a strike, so nothing's really just out right now. Yeah. There's no shows on the horizon that I want to see. None. Zero. None. Not even anime. There's no anime out there. Like, there's a lot of anime that I started and just didn't finish because I got bored with them. Mob Psycho is one of them. I watched the first, I think it's 2 seasons. I watched the first 2, that third season bored the hell out of me. What's that one with the with the kids. They're in an orphanage, and then they find out that these demons have took over their
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
Promised
yeah.
Neverland. Oh man, the first season was so good, and I tried watching
Yeah,
the
that
second
second season was
I got so bored, dude. Now there is an anime you've been telling me to watch, Caleb, called Made in the Abyss that I keep meaning to check out. I just
Oh
haven't had
yeah,
it.
hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched that one. That was pretty good.
So I'm gonna eventually sit down and watch that when I get some more time. But and I know that's older, it's an older anime, but there's just nothing out there right now that especially in cinema. Hardly anything in cinema. I do kind of want to see Scorsese's new film, Killers of the Flower Moon. That looks like it might be pretty good. But as far as like sci-fi, fantasy, horror, my main three, the ones that I I prefer to watch, there's nothing, nothing on that coming out that I'm like, yeah, that looks like that's gonna be. I can't wait to see that. Not one thing. Star Wars, they pretty much killed it. They killed the whole franchise. That's dead to me. There's just nothing out there that I want to see. Even Star Trek. The first season of Star Trek, what's that new one called? Brave New Worlds. I liked it. I started watching the second season. It's like it's just not that good. I can't watch the second season. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you're right, Kevin.
Yeah.
Just getting up, man.
You're good.
You're not by yourself, Brian. I hear it all the time.
People have their own, but Lord, man, I remember they had cartoons like that. They kind of held their own when we was kids. I remember watching Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
But when Thundercats and stuff like that came off, they booted him right off the thing.
I want to say these shows aren't. There's Inspector Gadget child. I was saying to trade him like that, but they.
But that's what these things you're showing us look like. It's just right there.
Appear like that, but that's not what they are. Trust me.
Well, because they say curse.
I used to like watching Inspector Gadget just for the car, man. I always thought that was a cool car, man.
I remember I used to love that show. My mom hated that show.
Why?
I always wanted to watch it. I was really young, but I always wanted to watch it. My mom was like, "You want to watch that dumb Inspector Gadget again?" Because something would come on that she would want to watch.
But let me ask you a question.
I want to see that night for some reason. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like, did they ever have toys of that show back in the day? Then, I mean, I know they got it now.
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
I just don't. I remember, when I was little, I used to always try to look and try to find the actual toy of Inspector Gadget. I could never find it.
It definitely.
But then it's like a lot of the stuff I used to watch. Don't get into something about Knight Rider.
Huh?
No, he was saying that Inspector Gadget toys didn't do.
It didn't do half the stuff it's in that cartoon.
Try unmuting yourself again. Let's see if it works, Uncle Dave.
His mic is messed up, man.
I don't think it's the mic. I think it has something to do with the connection.
You need to get him a new mic. Get him a new mic.
Yeah, it's still horrible.
Yeah, he still sound like a transformer.
Get him a new mic.
Yeah, that shit's still horrible.
Yeah.
Kicking you from the studio. All right, now come back in again.
That's not gonna fix it. Did you already tried to?
It seems like it works. Like it'll be okay. Like when he first starts, and it just gets worse.
His mic is broken.
I don't think it's the mic.
If you want to test it, try putting your mic in there. Then you'll see. I think it'll work. Put your mic in.
Right, say something, Uncle Dave.
Microphone check.
See, it's working. Working now.
Yeah, but when I get on that tyrant, I'll be like, "Come on, Carmen, you know that's be a shit."
Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Darko.
Once again, respect the
Can't let the night go by without hearing from the greatness.
Oh, speaking of which, since I got the two audio guys here, I want I'm trying to get like a soundboard or something, so I can.
Uncle Dave, talk to Uncle Dave about that.
Oh man, it's going back.
I told you it happened.
I wonder why it works when he first comes on, but then it just gets fucked up. Yeah, it's time to wrap this up. But
yeah, we're going to grab something to eat, man.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too.
But it's been great, fellas.
All right, I'll see you guys next Friday. Yep.
Next Friday. All right, everybody.
All right, yeah, we'll meet up again next Saturday. Carbon, give me one more day, man. Give me one more day.
All right.
All right.
That's
I'll see you guys
sound
later.
good. All right, everybody. Later.